the pups. Some of you are getting done with your battles page, and so there you're going to be ready to start your people and leaders part of your project. Two things here as we take a look at your people and leaders part. It's completely your option. You have two different choices of products. However, you cannot pick and choose. You either have to do the first part on top up here, or you have to do the bottom part down here. So, uh, the explanation for the top part. First, we're going to take a look at some people of the time. So people have had some interaction with the Civil War, like Abe Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, William T. Sherman, Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, Harriet Tubman, Douglas, Scott, Whitman, and Booth there. Now, the first part of it, choosing the first part of the project for the North leaders or for the Union leaders, you have two options there. You can write a diary entry reflecting on Lincoln's last days on Earth. As you read the book, Chasing Lincoln's Killer, I believe in English, it'll start out really hitting how he was feeling and why he was feeling with that. And so that's kind of a combo platter there with English. Or if you would rather write an obituary for one of the following leaders of the Union, you may do so. Some of the things you would include in their obituary are things that they're famous for. What accomplishments did they have? Who were their family members? Where did they live, etc.? Who followed them? Some of those type of things. The second part of the project is you're going to write a newspaper article then explaining a point of one of these leaders' lives. So act like you're doing some top secret investigating and you overheard them in a cafe, or you had the privilege to sit down with one of these people and interview them maybe before they went into a certain battle, and maybe you talk about some of their strategy and what they were planning to do and sites that they were going after and reasons they were going after it. And then the third part of the project is for the civilians. You'd pick two of those people and you create wanted posters for them. Okay, who are they? What are they wanted for? Who's chasing them? Who would they be returned to? Put a reasonable price on their return, whether dead or alive. I mean, are you going to offer $1 million for somebody back in the 1800s? Probably not. So find a reasonable number that you think would go with that. Or you could do that project, or you could do the bottom project. Now, the bottom project, there's a little bit more to it, but it's a little different. There's an app you can download called Trading Cards. So you need to go to your app store, download it. Once you have it downloaded, you're basically going to make a trading card for each of those same people. Okay, now the difference on the top part of the project is you only had to pick like one from the north, or one from the south, two from the civilians. If you choose to do the trading cards, you have to do all of the people because it is a little bit easier to do. Now, once you get inside that trading card app, and I'll try to show you what that app will look like. You're going to have to set up an account, and it's free to do and do all that kind of stuff. So you create your user, yada, yada, yada. We're happy for you. Then you click on choose your username. So that'd be you. Create a new card. On your card here, you can select if it was a fictional person. Obviously, we're choosing real people, so we want to select a real person. Title of your card would be somebody's name, right? And then we click next. Once the card has been created in this blank square there, obviously you have to insert a picture. So you're going to have to go find a picture of this person, okay? And then you're going to put it in there. And then you have to go through and answer all these questions about them. So what time period were they alive? Where were they from? Description of their personality, description of their significance. In other words, what did they do historically that we care about, right? Why are we making this card about them? On the back side, what was their biggest problem they had. So Lincoln, obviously, you're talking Emancipation Proclamation, some of that kind of stuff. What was the outcome of it? Memorable moments. You need to find a quote from one of these, from each of these people, an interesting fact. Um, and then we fill these out, and then if we're done and we want to keep it, we select keep it, of course. Now, as you can see, my Abe Lincoln card appears. Well, we need to get that um, to our web page, so we'd click share it. Right, then we want to save it to photos. And so once we've saved it to photos, you know how to get it there, right? You have to upload it through insert image, and then you have to rechange the name of each one that you insert as well. So we can insert those. But your um, your options, of course, if you want to do the first part project, that's up to you or the people. If you're going to do the second part project, that's up to you in the trading card app. Our website that you should have there does have tips on how to write the newspaper article, things I'm looking for with your writing. Um, and then again, don't be afraid to use our Moodle page, where some of our other videos have been posted there for you, such as how to upload those videos and rename file names. And so make sure we're using that as well. Good luck.